It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the NPLSA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is an individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jepps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life. And together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Are in the lead. Rachel Quigley. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant.
LA Comets to 2023 premiers.
Saved by Conley. They had to go the distance and then.
Welcome to Service FM Stadium for Football SA's broadcast of the Go Sunny Solar WMPL Finals, brought to you by JB Metro. Ball in the top corner, sensational. Okay. Test headphone count, that's good. Welcome to Service FM Stadium for Football SA's broadcast of the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPL Finals Series, brought to you by JB Metro. Two fantastic games coming to you in succession today. The first will be the minor semi-final. That's a knockout semi-final between Adelaide Comets and West Torrens Birkalla. That's the one we're about to bring you now. And later this afternoon, it's the second semi-final between West Adelaide and Salisbury. Into the winner of that game will go directly into the grand final in 2 weeks' time. We're just waiting for the two teams to enter the pitch for this minor semi-final. Adelaide Comets, who come here having lost the qualifying final a week ago to Salisbury Inter, they're now out of lives. This is the elimination match of these two semi-finals. And they're playing West Torrens Birkalla, who won the elimination final against NTC last week by 3-1. West Torrens Birkalla in the WMPL finals for the first time and got off to a winning start in their very first match in the final series last week. You're looking at the tunnel. The referee today is Liam Tuvey, there with the assistants Joseph Wojciechowski and Declan Clark, and the fourth official Joe Jordan Tripodi, as we wait for these sides to come out. We'll go through the teams very shortly, but the West Torrens Birkalla team has had to make one change with Ada Pedicic unavailable today. Michaela Quinn comes into midfield. And Comets bring in Joanna Katsabas into the team for Georgia Bolton. Now, Bolton has been standing in as keeper, and Ali Lattis, normally a midfielder, will be their keeper today. As you can see, the teams line up. This is what they're going to look like in full. For Comets, it's Lattis in goal. The back four from left to right is Kira Glynns, Georgina Toomey, Elena Saroulis, and Sienna Cavino. In midfield, Yuka Sasaki, Georgie Nicola, and Isabella Nottridge. And up forward, Joanna Katsabas coming into the side, Haruna Sugihara and Emily Hazelwood. Their coach is Daniel Milovanovic. West Torrens Birkalla have Kendall Jenner in goal. The back four from left to right is Izzy Hodgson, Nicole Robertson, Mabel Day, and Elle Parinsis. In midfield, Sarah Chappell, Mariah Applin, and Michaela Quinn into the side. And up forward, Elise Garlick, Dylan Holmes, and Sasha Williams. Will know that both of these sides will keep those positions fairly fluid. It'll be interesting to see how it unfolds and how this game unfolds. Bit of pressure, you would think, on Comets. Their form is very, very patchy coming into this game. In their last 6 matches, they've only won 2, and they're without a goal in their last 2 matches, which is just about unheard of for this Comets side. So many attacking talents. But Burks come into this game with just 1 defeat in their last 7. They're looking really, really good. It's an easy thing to get sucked into in these sorts of matches, thinking that the team that comes in better form will win it. It often ends up being the team that came from higher on the ladder is the team that wins this sort of final. Of course, Comets finishing second at the end of the regular home and away rounds. West Torrens Birkalla finished 5th. But it doesn't matter now, because this game's going to kick off. It's 0-0. There must be a result in this match. If it's level after the 90 minutes, we will go to extra time. And if it's still level after that, we'll go to penalties. And there's no tomorrow for the team that loses. You probably can hear it in the microphone. It is very, very windy here at Service FM Stadium this afternoon. It's been a bright sunny morning here in Adelaide, but just as we're about to kick off, that's all changed. It's going to be Comets with the kick-off. It's Haruna Sugihara over the ball, ready to get us underway. They're going to be kicking to the right, as you see it, from left to right. And that is to the northern end here at Service FM Stadium. Just waiting on referee Tuvey's whistle. And we're about to be underway. The minor semi-final in the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WNPL Finals, brought to you by JB Metro, is on. Sugihara, who's gone to number 9 with the reshuffling of the team, but Dylan Holmes has won the ball for Berks. And Holmes has really been in some sort of form, as has this player for Berks. Mariah Aplin's having a tremendous few weeks. Can she get a cross in early? Aplin has done okay. It's been headed away, and Sasaki's going to have some time on the ball for Comets. Sasaki finds Sugihara. Nicola. Cavino moving out of the right back position, comes forward. Sugihara again. Inboard now. The return ball from Hazelwood isn't going to quite get to Cavino, but Comets will have a throw. Well, by this stage of last week's match for Comets, when they played the qualifying final, they'd already conceded. First minute goal to Salisbury Inter was the only one of the game. They're in attack at the moment, but Chappell gets that ball to safety and Cavino will throw again. Hazelwood on the move. It's not going to quite, yes it will get that far, but cleared by Hodgson. Ball holding up a little bit. There's Cerulis. Played by Nottridge to Cavino. Nicola. Sasaki now. Looks for options on Comets attacking left. Finds Glynns. Nearly intercepted, but it's with Nottridge. Sasaki. Chappell trying to challenge. Well, it gets through to Katsabis, who gets a decent cross in. Hodgson's there though, got an important foot in. But Robertson's half clearance gets to Hazelwood, can't quite get the shot away, but Hazelwood's still going. Good challenge in the end by Quinn. Now it's with Katsabis though for Comets. Katsabis inboard for Hazelwood. Turned away from goal, wanted to get it back to Katsabis, and Parinsas can clear. Early attacking intent from Comets, and here's Toomey. To try to reset Comets again. Nottridge. Nicola. It's come out to Cerulis, who has a bit of space. That's a good ball for Hazelwood. Hazelwood with a chance. Shoots wide. Well, there was some space to aim at the far post. But Emily Hazelwood's shot just the wrong side from Comets' point of view. Good move though. It's the sort of moves that Comets were really struggling to put together last week against Salisbury Inter. And Jenna will have the goal kick. Sasaki wins it for Comets, but there's Quinn. It's only gone as far as Nicola, but Quinn's going to get it back from Chappell. Holmes, Sasaki, former teammates at Adelaide City, of course. That's going to be a free for the foul on Sugihara. And I should probably mention that the breeze is blowing mostly across the pitch. It's blowing towards the camera position. Probably a little bit more towards the end that Comets is going to, but mostly straight across the pitch. So Berks keeper Kendall Jenner's going to need to be careful here, because if Nicola goes to the left post as you see it, the ball could swing in towards goal. There's the shot. It went the other way and out for a goal kick. But that's going to be a big factor today. It's not just a bit windy, it's very windy here. Played 4.5 minutes. Jenna with another goal kick. Long down the left side, which is with the breeze and probably helped carry it out. Cavino with the throw. Nicola wants to head it on. has just miscontrolled, and that's going to be a throw for Birks, which Hodgson will come up to take. Towards Applin. It's going to come to Cirulis, I should say, for Comets, who can launch in the Sugihara direction. Controls nicely, wants to get the ball onto Hazelwood. Hazelwood and Hodgson. That's going to be a fascinating battle today. Hodgson wins out on this occasion and is able to clear, but it's gone to Nottridge. Here's Sasaki, clips the ball in though, and that's going to go safely to Kendall Jenner. Jenner looks more to the right this time. There's Garlick trying to bring the ball down and does well. Applin has a little bit of space here. Cavino comes to close. Holmes. Quinn. Oh, that ball was well read there by Katsabis. Gets it back to Cirulis, and now here's Toomey. Glynns. Back to Toomey, who wants to get the ball up to Katsabis, and does. Now Sasaki takes over. Good challenge though by Perinsis. Hodgson will be able to clear. Cirulis. Straight towards Nicola, who wanted to flick it on for Sasaki, but it's back with Cirulis now. Toomey. Katsabis. Was looking for Nicola there. That's going to come to Jenner. Jenner goes down towards Applin, who gets the ball under control. Hodgson. Applin. The return ball is a good one. That was Quinn there playing it back to Applin. And now here's Garlick. Holmes in the middle. If Garlick can find the right ball, it's not bad. It just was behind Holmes. Cirulis gets it to Sasaki. Of course, if you attack down that side, the side closest to camera, you cross, it goes right into the teeth of the breeze. That's going to be a free kick to Birks. Chance to swing one in. Ali Lattis hasn't had a touch yet in the Comets goals, and another outfielder standing in while Comets have their goalkeeping injury problems. How will Lattis go? Now Garlick nearly got the other side of Cirulis, who's been forced to concede the corner, and I don't want to be a broken record about it, but that's going to have to be delivered into the teeth of the wind. Holmes will come and take it, and I'm sure we'll know this one's going to need to be hit with a bit more force than normal. Holmes's corner. It's a really good one, but it was Nicola's header, and it hit the back of Toomey. And fortunately for Comets, that just landed safely for Lattis. It was a good part to. It's a good area to hit the corner into, but there wasn't a Birkalla player there. It's going to be a throw for Izzy Hodgson right on the halfway line. Applin will be the target, but it doesn't get that far. Hazelwood wins possession. Wants to swing the ball over to where Katsabis is, but Mabel Day was there. Chappell loses out to Sasaki there. Nicola, but Chappell gets it back. Holmes, and taking off on the right is Williams. Williams onside, one-on-one with the keeper, still going. Sasha Williams, saved by Lattis. Applin lets it go for a corner. Huge chance there for Birks, but Lattis called into to save for the first time. Was able to do so with the feet. And Holmes will deliver Birks' second corner. We've played Exactly 10 minutes here at Service FM Stadium. Holmes, it's high, it's into the teeth. Lattice can't hold it. Cleared by Cerulis. Sasaki. Going to be a throw for Burks. I can absolutely guarantee you that if my hair wasn't my own, it would be in the car park right now. Here's Sasha Williams, wins another throw in. Throw in, Glynns is there, just manages to avoid a corner. Here's Garlic. Perinsis. Hemmed in there by Katsabas. Perinsis tries to get through, gets a free kick. Good little spell for Burks. Looks like Applin will go over to take it. With the left foot. Could this just ride the breeze in towards goal? Comets keeping their defensive line almost in line with the free kick. Here goes Applin. Holmes wants to get the header on. Cerulis will get it away to Sugihara. Nicola and Comets are out of danger. Hazelwood now. Williams giving chase. Sugihara, good touch. Sugihara pushing into the penalty area. Hazelwood, good challenge. Great play by Perinsis. Diffuses the danger. Cerulis gets it back to Lattice. Now here's Toomey. Fascinating start to this game. Both sides have had a sight at goal. Burke's probably with the best chance so far to Williams, needing it to a shot that needed a save out of Ali Lattice. But Hazelwood with an early chance as well for Comets. Throw in for Burks on their right. Katsabas puts the ball out. Chappell. That's gone to Hazelwood of Comets, but that touch has gone back to Sasaki. Just gets herself a little bit of time. Glynns. Sugihara. Chappell's come in there to win it. That's good play by Garlic. Trying to run onto it there is Chappell. Chappell gets there. Great defending there by Nottridge. Glynns. Chappell's won it back. Garlic. Applin. Holmes. Applin! Straight to Lattice. But Mariah Applin, particularly in recent form, well, you wouldn't want to give too many chances like that. Can hit them and has scored from outside the penalty area. Holmes. Quinn, of course, there's a few players in this Burks team that can certainly hit one from outside the penalty area. Dylan Holmes, Sarah Chappell. And today might not be a bad day to test out those sort of opportunities. That would be if this wind isn't a sign of the coming apocalypse. Cavino with the throw. It's over Hazelwood, so Hodgson clears it. Sasaki for Comets. Nottridge. It's gone to Perinsis. Oh, and Sasaki's come through and won the ball. Sugihara. Katsabas was in space on the left, but it didn't go there. But now it's Sasaki! Didn't really get hold of the shot, so Kendall Jenner claims. Jenner tries to get Applin going. Here's Holmes. Holds on. Ball's won by Nottridge, so it's going to be a Burke's throw. Taken by Parinsas, Applin. That ball's only gone to Nicola for Comets though. Hazelwood. Looking for Katsabas. It's fallen to Yuka Sasaki. Looking for Sugihara. It's gone over Sugihara, who's playing in the true number 9 position today. Often comes out from wide. Garlick tries to take the ball down, but it's fallen to Nottridge. Toomey, Glynns, Nicola. Cyrillis. It's just run on past Sugihara, and Hodgson has time, turns it back towards where Holmes is. Might break for Garlick here, but Cavino covering for Comets. Gets it back to Lattice, who's got time. Toomey. Heads back to the wing, but it's gone only as far as Parinsas, who wins the throw off Katsabas. Robertson to clear. Up towards where Applin is. Glynns is covering. Glynns will try to get it out. Applin's won it. Glynns has to fight back. Toomey clears. Holmes tries to get it inboard. That might fall to Williams. Ball's now racing away for the goal. Williams is trying to get there. Hazelwood's come back to help out the defence for Comets. Gets the ball out of trouble. Burks now have it through Hodgson. Hodgson tries to get it inboard. Sasaki's there in the way. Gets to Sugihara for Comets. Hazelwood. Nicola to Cavino. You just see that ball holding up as it gets to Sasaki. Sugihara. Well done, Mabel Day. Puts it out for a throw. You're watching the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPL Final Series, brought to you by JB Metro. Did you know you can earn your club $500 through Go Sunny Solar's Go for Green initiative? Visit gosunny.com.au for more information. And RAA Kicking Goals. Get an award-winning RAA insurance quote today. Visit raa.com.au. And SA Power Networks, empowering women's sport, proud supporters of the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPLSA. Holmes to Garlick. Not really much ahead of Garlick, so turns back. It's going to be a free for Elise Garlick. Which Hodgson will come up to take. Burks, I think, will be happy with their start so far. Have made some opportunities. Looking a match for this Comets side, which finished 3 positions ahead of Burks at the end of the 18 rounds of the Go Sunny Solar WMPL home and away season. These teams did play out a 2-2 draw just 4 weeks ago at Jack Smith Park. That was the 3rd last round, and it was a game which, from Comets' point of view, unfortunately for them, confirmed that West Adelaide would be premiers. Comets could have kept the race going another week with a win in that game, but held to a draw by Burks, and that turned out to also be a pretty important point for Burks in their quest to make the finals of the WMPL for the first time, which they did. Here's Applin for Burks. Hazelwood is ruled to a foul there. But Burks actually did make the finals by 1 point in the end, ahead of Metro United. Would have finished, if all else had been equal, even without a point in that game against Comets, would have been ahead of Metro on goal difference, but it just made Burke's path in that last round that much easier. Here's Perince's free kick, right into a really good area. Toomey with the header. Williams tries to get it back in. Williams under pressure now from Glynns, but holds on. And that is going to be another corner for Burks. Of course, Burks played not an official elimination final, but in round 18 went to Adelaide City knowing that if they lost, they would have missed the finals. They got the draw there that they needed. Here's Aplin's corner. Holmes with the header. Didn't quite get to Garlick. Cavino clears. Hodgson to come and take the throw. And of course, last week as well, Burks made history. Their first ever finals win in their first ever final. 3-1 over NTC to get them here in another match for which there is no tomorrow for the loser. Cavino. Sugihara to run onto the ball up the attacking right. Wants to take on Robertson. Sugihara, Nicola. Gee, that's good play by Chappell. Really made sure that got to the ball first in front of Nicola. And now here's Aplin. Doors closed by Sasaki. Robertson wants to get it over to where Williams is. Cavino now. Gets it back to Lattice. Mabel Day with the clearance for Burks. Header from Nottridge. Here's Cavino. Sugihara. Oh, good anticipation from Holmes. Came and robbed the ball from Comets before it got to Nicola. Aplin wins the throw. And even though it's only Burke's second final in their WMPL history, plenty of players out there playing for Burks with a lot of finals experience. Holmes, Hodgson, Jenner, plenty of finals for Adelaide City. Robertson as well. Here's Nicola for Comets. Wants to line up a shot. There is Jenner. Players like Mariah Aplin have plenty of experience. Williams turns Cavino beautifully there. Has come over to the attacking left, Sasha Williams. That ball has come back to her off Cirulis. And that's a pretty good cross for Aplin. It's just gone too far though. And that's going to be a goal kick. Which will be taken by Lattice. We're about just past the halfway point of this first half in this 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPL minor semi-final, brought to you by JB Metro. It's Adelaide Comets 0, West Torrens Birkalla 0. Robertson. Hodgson. Thoughtful ball out to Aplin. Fortunately, it's gone out for a throw in from Burke's point of view, and Comets have it with Cavino. Gets it back from Nottridge. Cirulis. Perincis to Quinn. That's only gone as far as Sasaki though. Katsabas. Getting in there was Chappell, Quinn I should say. And there's been a free kick called for Comets. Going to be taken by Cirulis. Goes short to Sasaki. Katsabas. It's going to run on to Kendall Jenner. Long from Jenner. It was towards Williams, but Glynn's won it. It's going to fall to Holmes, though. Williams up the wing. That's where Holmes tries to go. Toomey was there. Nottridge. Katsabas. Good challenge, Parinsas. Trying to turn there was Williams, but it's back with Comets. But Holmes has come through and won the ball. Important challenge there by Saroulis. And Toomey gets it back from Sasaki. Ball's been kept in. No, it hasn't. A throw in is going to go to Burks. Which Parinsas will take. Former Adelaide Uni player El Parinsas. Uni, of course, very narrowly surviving in the WMPL to keep their place for the 2025 season. Sasaki turns the ball away nicely for Katsabas, but Chappell's won that. Robertson has time. Hodgson. It's only going to find Covino for Comets. Nottridge in space. Katsabas. Robertson will cut that off. Throw in for Comets. Here's Glynns. Nicola. Hazelwood. Covino. Ball in board's going to be cut out, and here's Applin. Saroulis in the way. Ball gets to Nicola. Nottridge has some space here, and so does Sasaki. Katsabas gets it back after Parinsas' challenge. Toomey's ball intercepted, but it's fallen back for Sasaki. Collins still can't get it away. Nicola. Covino. Back to Saroulis. Williams wins it for Burks, and now here's Holmes. Quinn. Chappell. Williams wants to get it over in the Garlic direction. Falls to Holmes off the header. Covino heads away. Garlic. Cleared by Toomey. But here's Quinn for Burks. Chappell. Applin's touch though. It's going to go out for a throw in for Comets. Covino. Nodded out by Applin again. Another throw for Covino. This time it's Sugihara. Looking at Katsabas on the wing. Goes through to Hazelwood. Sasaki gets it forward. Free kick there for Comets. Yuka Sasaki, also a championship winner with Adelaide City. Used to always call her Yuka. Sister Nano not in the WMPL this season. Here's the free kick for Comets to be taken by Saroulis. It's gone going into the wall along the ground, and Glynn's shot has hit the referee, so that's going to be a drop ball. And Cirulis tries the shot. It's not going to be kept in though. Goal kick for Burks. We've played just over half an hour of the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPL minor semi-final, brought to you by JB Metro. Still 0-0 here between Comets and Burks. Jenner's kick. Holmes and Nicola battle. Headed forward by Cavino. Hazelwood. Sugihara. Wants to chip it through for Hazelwood. Maple Day will clear. You're watching the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPL Finals Series. Brought to you by JB Metro. Kick off with Go Sunny Solar's no deposit anytime solar plans, cheaper than paying your bills. Visit gosunny.com.au for more information. And RAA Kicking Goals. Get an award-winning RAA insurance quote today. Visit raa.com.au. And SA Power Networks, empowering women's sport, proud supporters of the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPLSA. Katsabas gets it back to Toomey. Katsabas has a bit of work to do there. Coming through a couple of players. Does well. Swings it out to Hazelwood. That header's going to only find Kendall Jenner. Jenner's kick's only found Hazelwood though. Robertson's going to have to cover that off, and that ball's going to go out for a throw. Holmes has done well to take possession there. Wants to drive up the wing. Cavino had to come and recover, but a free kick's going to be given. Which Hodgson will take. It's going to be a throw to Comets. Cavino. Nicola. Headed by Hodgson. Chappell tries to flick it forward. Last, Comets will have to play the rest of this game with just 10 players. It's a huge moment in this minor semi-final. Burks have a free kick and they have a one-player advantage. Well, no hesitation from referee Tuvey in showing the red card. Toomey was the last player. It's a denial of a genuine goal scoring opportunity. And Burke still have an opportunity here with this free kick. Holmes and Applin over the ball. Holmes to take. In these absolutely biblical conditions that this game is being played in. There's a free kick. Ladder saves. Well, Comets are going to have to reshape now. At this point, it looks like Notridge has gone to the centre-back position. No sign of anything happening on the Comets bench. Hodgson puts the ball out. Comets have a throw, and it's going to be an uphill battle. There is Notridge, wanting to get the ball out to Katsabas. Applin, trying to head the ball forward. Garlick's touch to Holmes. Glynns is going to cover that off before it gets to Williams. Out for a throw. It's going to be taken by Perinsis. Battling there is Holmes, gets it back to Perinsis. Sasaki puts it out. Well, will Comets have to spend a lot of this game on the back foot, or can they make those 10 players count? Here's Holmes. The ball's been intercepted by Saroulis. Here goes Sugihara. It's only really Hazelwood ahead. Hodgson for Burks. Applin. It's going to be a Comets throw. Cavino. Nicola. It's gone out. Hodgson to take. Here's Applin. Sugihara. Sasaki out to Katsabas. But Burks have it back. Now it's back with Comets though, with Nicola. Rain's just driving across the pitch, as you can see. Throw in for Hodgson. Robertson. Jenner. Make life in terms of making mistakes in crucial parts of the pitch. Got to be really careful with all the back passes, all the clearances. Free kick for Comets to be taken by Saroulis. It's not into a bad area. Holmes gets it away. Katsabas. Williams for Birkalla. It's gone out for a throw. Be another throw for Burks on their right. Stepped forward towards Hazelwood, but Quinn is there for Birkalla. Chappell can't quite hold the ball. It's another throw for Comets. 6 minutes remain of this first half. In this 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPL minor semi-final, brought to you by JB Metro. Holmes. Good challenge by Sasaki. Hazelwood. Sugihara. Well won Hodgson. Williams is on the right. That's where Hodgson's looking, and that's where it goes. Important clearance there by Glynns. Here's the throw in, which Perinsis will take on the attacking right for Burks. Put out by Katsabas. If you've just got here, it's 0-0 with 5 minutes to go in the first half of this minor semi-final. But Georgina Toomey, red carded for Comets. Burks have the extra player. And now, can they get a goal? Quinn, that's a good ball. Here's a chance for Garlick. Oh, and went to square it. Lettuce had come to cut it off. Comets keep their goal intact. Header by Quinn. Cavino heads out. Applin moves it on quickly to Garlick. Nicola. It's going to be a free for Comets. Longer from Cirulis. Robertson's header's gone backwards. Day. Hodgson. It's going to fall back for Robertson. Princess gets it forward. Here's Cirulis again. Back to Lattice. Sugihara's there for Comets and brings it down. Hazelwood. Sasaki. Turns. Hazelwood. He's probably trying to get Sugihara going there, but that's gone out for a goal kick. Jenna to take now. Leaving any late drama before the half-time break. Cavino's throw. Sugihara turns nicely. Robertson and Hodgson tracking. Now Cavino can get across in here. It's not a bad one. Nicola! Good moment for Comets, but it's with Jennifer Burks. Oh, and Sasaki and Nicola got in each other's way, and it's fallen for Garlick for Burks. Wanted to get that ball out to Williams. Lattice is there. Day. Ball's come back to Katsabas. Sasaki. Trying to get Hazelwood going. This is a good little spell from Comets. Playing with one less player. Katsabas. Good challenging by Garlick, but Katsabas has it back. Oh, that's a good ball for Hazelwood. Gets the ball across. It's gone through everybody. Hodgson all clear. "90 seconds to the break. I don't think there'll be much stoppage time. A minute at the most. And Comets are trying to finish this half by getting the goal that would give them a big chance of holding on with these 10 players in the second half. But it is out for a goal kick. Taken by Jenna. Cavino. Sugihara and Hodgson battling there. Play on. Sugihara. Applin. It's still play on. Hodgson's down. Cavino brings it forward, and that's going to go out for a goal kick, and now Hodgson can get some attention. Trainers being brought on for the Adelaide United captain. Hopefully won't be any difficulty for Hodgson, but does look in a little bit of discomfort. Able to get on the feet, but it's just hobbling off there, as you might be able to see. And this half might finish with 10 players each, because it's probably only about 60 seconds of play left. And Hodgson may not return, and there may not be a substitution either before the break. Goal kick from Jenner. Holmes heads on. Cirolis. Cavino. Gives it back to Cirolis. Notridge. Glynns. Katsabas. Hazelwood. Day should be able to find the line there, and does. Sasaki. Cross has got Sugihara. Cavino. Goal kick. Now, Hodgson still on the sideline, still hobbling a bit. I think the best bet would be to just go into the sheds at half time, which is just blown now by referee Tuvey. Well, there's one big talking point from this half, even though we've had no goals, and that is that Georgina Toomey was sent off for Comets. They are down to 10 players, and having come into this game with what by their standards has been some poor form, Comets are going to have to turn that around. But as things stand, it's 0-0 at the moment. It should be an absolutely fascinating second 45 minutes. You remember, there's absolutely no tomorrow for the loser of this game. The season will come to an end. Stay with us for what should be a brilliant second half. The halftime score in the 2024 Go Sunny Solar minor semi-final, brought to you by JB Metro. Adelaide Comets 0, West Torrens Birkalla 0.
Welcome to 5AA Football Fives. No skills, no worries, no time to train, no need. Perfect for friends, family and kids. It's fast, fun football for everyone. So spend your summer nights under lights and register now at football5AA.com. Proudly powered by 5AA, always Adelaide.
It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the COTA SA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is a individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jeps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life. And together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field of play, Adelaide City and Adelaide Comets. Our line-ups for today for Adelaide Comets: number 1, Daniel Vaughan; number 4, Nathan Dimu; number 5, Adam Lacornu; number 7, Aladdin Irabona.
Very excited to be a part of the action. I'm the commentator from Comets. Take a look at the starting lineups.
Ending the night with celebrations, and that's what they hope to do tonight as well.
As Curtis Wordsworth kicks things off here, it's Adelaide City with the kick-off and in possession of the ball. That would be an almighty comeback if they were to score 4 goals. But here's Comets. It's Irabona. He clips one into the back post. Oh, he's just missed the header there. I think it was
The recipient at the end of it there, and a half chance resulted. But here's another one for Comets.
another early chance.
Ooh.
Flicked across by Steed.
Daniel Vaughan, the keeper and captain.
Oh, it's
is
falling here. It's Steed. He's in the box. It's 1-0 to Adelaide Comets. Just a nothing ball that was played across. Jaden Labasso tucked inside, played it forward. I think it took a deflection. And Adelaide Comets are awarded for their very, you could say, it was a long ball in the direction of Latanzio, but now it falls for Liai. Can they equalise? They do! What a start we've got here at Adelaide City Park. Bang, bang. 2 goals in 45 seconds of play.
Liai with an absolute cracker.
Like I think he wanted someone else to do it a few seconds earlier. That's a great run by Irabona. Is he onside? Referee keeps his flag down, goes across the keeper. And Oxenham is going to clip this one in to the back post. He's got players there. It flicked on, and that's a great save by Vaughan. It took 2 touches, and in the end, the flag goes up 4 offside. So cuts in, gets back onto his right, finds. No, he doesn't. He has a go on his left. He's clipped it in, and he's. In the end, it's ended up being a half shot, half chip. Sorry, the corner you can't clear. Liai's there. Can he find Latanzio? No, he can't. It's still in the box. Liai's there. Latanzio! Liai! Oh, and in the end, it's all the junior match officials who are under the age of 18 will be wearing an orange armband as Latanzio's in on goal. And it's 2-1 to Adelaide City. Speaking of,
He's looking a little bit different attack-wise. Ooh.
Basso overlapping on the far side, gets his cross in, it's deflected. Garrido's there, and Oxenham had to make the save. Shapes up Dimu, cuts inside, might have a go here. He does. It's low. Had to be saved by Vaughan, so
I think we weren't quite sure for it.
Goes back out to Zacharakis. He clips one into the back post. Irabona's there. But Irabona just couldn't quite time the header, but in the end it was a free header. Goes into the middle. There's a header there. Skipped in. It bounces, and in the end it falls into the hands of Dakota Oxenham. Goes into the middle. There's a header there. Skipped in. It bounces, and in the end it falls into the hands of Dakota Oxenham.
Looking like pretty nice weather and for a night game, but
here's a chance. Oh, and it's flashed across the goal. And you've almost would have put your house on it. Jaden Labasso it was with the shot. Gutierrez picks it up. The whistle's in Curtis Wordsworth's mouth. And there it is. The final whistle goes here at Adelaide City Park. Adelaide City had to come from behind after conceding an early goal. But they get the job done here, Simon. 2-1 winners, progressing through to week 2.
Welcome to 5AA Football 5s. No skills, no worries, no time to train, no need. Perfect for friends, family and kids. It's fast, fun football for everyone. So spend your summer nights under lights and register now at football5ssa.com. Proudly powered by 5AA, Always Adelaide.
The Matildas are on fire, and the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
Hello, good evening and welcome to round 18 of the Go Sunny Solar WNPL here in South Australia. The final round for the regular season, and here at Adelaide City Park, the Adelaide Union Sturt both confirmed as those two sides to be in those relegation positions, but this one for a final spot, 11-1. They won't want that to repeat today as the ball continues on with Sasha Williams as she puts the ball into the box. Is caught well by Abby Lucas. Corner swings inwards. The ball comes in and then again. An early goal. Adelaide City going 1-0 up. Manages to get past, well, get past a few actually. Applin puts the ball in. Another decent opportunity for Birkalla. Just has to run down that right wing herself. Has the strength to do so. She puts the ball into the middle. Might fall. Atkins plays it through to King. Might be a good opportunity for Pete. Just wide off the post. Ball put into the middle. I think they'll be offside though. It's rolling in. She's onside. Be the one to deliver it in. Won't be Macaulay, will be Guiardo. Over the bar. Well, it wasn't a bad opportunity either for them. The goal early. And then Birkalla getting a goal in late in the first half. Looking for the chip over was Dylan Holmes. Not too threatening to Abby Lucas. Garlic makes her way through. Gets the ball into the box. Holmes couldn't get the finish to try and put City in front. Guiardo off the bar. Doesn't keep the touch within her control. Forward goes Williams. Just decided to try and take the shot herself. Corner comes in. Punch away, not too clean. It's 2-2. Here's the strike. Full time. West Torrens Birkalla in that fifth and final spot, knocking out Adelaide City in the process.
Welcome back to Service FM Stadium, where it is half-time of the WNPL minor semi-final, brought to you by JB Metro. Half-time score is Adelaide Comets 0, West Torrens Birkalla 0. But a big talking point from the first half, and one that will undoubtedly influence this second half, is that Comets will be having to play the rest. Gina Toomey sent off for a foul that was deemed to be a denial of a goal scoring opportunity. And another issue from the first half was that Izzy Hodgson has had to go on off injured. Injury occurred just in the last minute of the first half, and Jazz Franks has come on for Hodgson. Hodgson appeared to be hobbling. The A-League W season coming up, that it's not a serious injury for Izzy Hodgson, but it's enough that Hodgson will be out for I've just seen that the board has gone up. Sabas has been replaced by Mia Perkins. That's the way that they are responding to going down to 10 players, potentially using Perkins, who's more defensive than Katsabas, rearranging where players like Hazelwood, Sugihara go. Although Perkins has gone up to the Katsabas position in the attacking right, and Sugihara has dropped more into midfield, certainly as far as things stand at the moment. Emily Hazelwood's gone to the number 9 position for Adelaide Comets. Can they do it with 10 players? But only to Chapel. Quinn is Sugihara for Comets. It's going to be cleared. Holmes, but Nicola has it. The two number 10s battling. Still Nicola. Cavino. Franks. Read that well. Wanted to get it through to Garlick, but Nottridge was there. Here's Sasaki. So Nottridge staying in the back 4. Sugihara. When Hazelwood get there. Perkins! Well, that would have been some entry for Mia Perkins. It's going to be a goal kick. Well, after just come back to talking about the weather in just a moment. The football is far more important. Nottridge comes out to Princess. And Princess is going to get a card there for the foul on Glynns. Chance for Comets. Maybe a little bit too far for a direct shot. You never know. It's the rule is to take. Will it be the shot? It is. And Jenna's had to parry it. So it's a corner to Comets. And Cerulis will come over to take it again into that strong breeze that's blowing towards the camera side across the pitch. It's not a bad delivery, and just tipped over by Jenner. Now it's going to be a corner from the other side. Saroulis will go over and take again, so it'll be an outswinger on this occasion. Well, the sun's back out. Seems extraordinary after that first half, but the wind's still here, which goes with Saroulis, and again Jenner gets hands on it, and this time the ball's going to stay in. There's Cavino. Williams got in the way to make sure that there was no more than a Comets throw on their attacking left. Glynns. Hazelwood. Tries to hold on there. It's going to be another Comets throw. Hazelwood again. Has kept it in, but it's going to be cleared by Day. Just over Garlick. Glynns. Despite being a player down, it's Comets doing all the attacking in the early parts of this second half. Cavino. Applin comes in and wins it. It'll be a Comets throw. Sugihara. Robertson's there. Cavino's throw. Gets the cross in. It's Hazelwood. Ball just wouldn't come down for Hazelwood, and Day did really well there. Holmes gets some space and has plenty ahead of her, Dylan Holmes. Wanted to get it out to Williams. Williams just held the run, but has it now. Holmes and Garlick in the middle. Williams cross. It's holding up. Lattice punches. It's going to be safe for Comets. It comes to Sasaki. That's a good ball to Hazelwood. There's only really Perkins ahead of Hazelwood. So the Comets winger holds on. Chappell's going to be able to clear. Sasaki wants to hook it back in. It's gone high. Franks is there. Didn't really get hold of it. It's fallen to Sugihara. And Franks recovered. Just feel the temperature rising a little bit, and then this time I'm not talking about the actual weather. Bench is getting a little bit more vocal. As we said, it's all to play for. No tomorrow for the loser. Robertson. Here comes Saroulis. Hazelwood. Robertson will clear. Glynns for Comets. Nottridge. Glynns will keep that in. Forensis comes through to clear. And that's going to be a Comets throw. Glynns looking for Hazelwood. That's a really good play to get the ball out to Sugihara. Sugihara! Straight to Jenner. And the Burks keeper can go long towards Garlick. Ball's gone past Garlick though. Chappell brings it back. Still Chappell. Now it's with Cavino. Ball nearly showed too much of it to Applin. It's going to be a throw-in for Jazz Franks. Back to Robertson. Gets it back towards Holmes. That's a good ball. Holmes now just wants to get it over for Applin. Cavino can clear the danger for Comets. Well, one of the cliches when you have an extra player is that the team with that extra player should try to use as much of the width of the pitch as possible. I haven't really seen that so far from Burks in this half, but Comets have also had most of the possession despite being a player down. Can Burks change that now? Here's Sasaki for Comets. Saroulis to Lattis. Had to make one really big save in the first half to keep Comets' goal intact. Hazelwood's throw. Sasaki. Can Sugihara get onto this? Franks is there. Sugihara still has it. Has just had to go away from goal. Franks steers the ball to safety. Cavino with the throw. Perkins. It's going to be a Burke's throw. Well, Franks is a regular fullback, so it was the obvious choice when Hodgson had to come off. Takes the throw there. Forward by Quinn, but here's Sasaki, who seems to have gone back to almost a 6. Nicola. Ball's going to run on to Jenner. And Princess isn't going to keep that in. It's going to be a throw for Glynns. But Sasaki not controlling it on that occasion, so Burke's throw. 3 times in the WMPL Team of the Year, Yuka Sasaki, tremendous player. Ball's with Sasaki now, but Chappell gets there first. Princess. Clearance by Glynns. Princess just puts it up and over. You're watching the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPL Finals Series, brought to you by JB Metro. Did you know you can earn your club $500 through Go Sunny Solar's Go for Green initiative? Visit gosunny.com.au for more information. An RAA, kicking goals. Get an award-winning RAA insurance quote today. Visit raa.com.au. And SA Power Networks, empowering women's sport. Proud supporters of the Go Sunny Solar WMPLSA. Throw into Glynns. Burke's just struggling to get that away. Glynns nearly able to get it back in board, but Chappell says enough of that and gets rid. Cavino. Nicola goes the shot. Goal kick. Burks probably haven't got as much into attack with the extra player as they had when it was 11v11. I really want to start to change that soon, because if Comets keep this pressure up, might get themselves an opening. Sasaki. Nicola. It's going to be a handball. Free kick to be taken by Princess. Chance to just get Burks into their attacking half. But that's been won by Sugihara, and here's Perkins. They should get there first for Burks. Does well to get it to Williams. Brings it in board. Nicola to Sasaki. Now Sugihara is one-on-one with Franks here. And Franks wins it. Handball is the decision though. And it's going to be a goal kick. Free kick, I should say. And this is in a pretty interesting spot just outside the penalty area. And that's a yellow card for Franks as well. Well, Sasaki is looking like being the player that lines this up. Burke's taking no chances with the wall. 4 players in it. And this is a really dangerous situation for Burks because Sasaki's got a wondrous left foot. There it goes. But on that occasion, probably was looking for more towards that far top corner, but it only went to Jenner in the Burks goal. Throw for Glynns. Both Burks fullbacks at the moment have a card. They're going to need to be careful. Franks has done well there. One of those two on a yellow. Princess, the other player on a yellow. That hits Glynns, and that's gone straight up in the air from Nicola and eventually just blown out of play by this fierce wind. Garlic. Princess. That ball's into a not bad area though, just wasn't quite close enough to Applin. We've played 1 hour and that means it's now been 4 hours of football since Adelaide Comets last scored a goal in the WMPL or the WMPL finals. Had that 11-1 win in round 17 over Adelaide City. Then lost in the last round to Adelaide Uni by a 1-0, a result that meant that Adelaide Uni would stay up in the WMPL, and then lost 1-0 last week. And now, if the goal drought is going to end, it's going to have to happen while they've got 1 player less than their opponents. To throw for Comets on the attacking left. Sasaki to Hazelwood. Hazelwood driving into the area. Still Hazelwood. Chappell just challenged very, very carefully so as not to give a penalty away. And the ball's spun out for a goal kick. And given that Comets come into this game in not great form, only won 2 of their last 6, and also have a poor record in finals with a player down, you just get the feeling that if Comets can score, that could really just turn around all of those things and give the team some confidence into going into the finals, into the rest of the finals, if they can score and win. Sugihara. Sasaki got past Hazelwood. Nicola. Now, Sugihara's got a bit of space to get the cross in. Jenner will be able to prevent the corner. Comets have lost the last 4 WMPL finals they've played. Last week against Inter, unsuccessful twice in 2023 to Inter and to NTC, and in 2022 they went out to Inter in this very fixture, the first semi-final. Now, Berks are making their second change, and Marie Heinrich is coming on for Sarah Chappell. And, well, that is a wonderful thing. Not so much that anyone's going off, of course, but Marie Heinrich, who has already made it known that she'll be retiring at the end of this season. A player who was with Berks 4 years ago when their women's program restarted in Division 2. Was with Berks in 2021. We'll just pause that for a moment because Perkins has got clear here. Oh, Jenna's lost it. It's been cleared. And now here goes Williams. Williams has got past Glynns. Williams wants to get the ball inboard. Sasaki. Glynns. Sugihara. Here's Perkins on the attacking right. There aren't numbers in the middle at the moment, though, for Comets. Franks wins it and gets it up. It's going to be a throw. Cavino to take. Hazelwood. Does really well. Robertson was in the way. Berks will be able to clear. But yeah, just getting back to Heinrich, was the one player that was in Berks Div 2 team in 2020 when they restarted women's football at Birkalla. Part of the team that went up in 2021 from the State League, survived the 2022 WMPL season. Fantastic to see Heinrich out there. And could Marie Heinrich and Birkalla continue beyond today? 25 minutes to go of the 90. 0-0 the score. They do have the advantage of the extra player with Toomey sent off for Comets in the first half, but they have been under pressure for a lot of this half. Sugihara. Robertson knew what was going to happen and intercepted. Holmes. Holds on well. Princess. Williams. Heinrich. Here's Hazelwood for Comets. Hazelwood still going. Has players on the right, including Sugihara. Sugihara! Saved, but it might come to Perkins. Can Perkins finish? No! And just enough on it, on the save there from Jenna, to force Perkins to go away from goal and make that shot just that little bit harder. Princess finds some space, and that's where it goes. Well, Williams wanted it short, and Princess thought it was wanted long. Throw in for Comets. You're watching the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPL Finals Series, brought to you by JB Metro. Kick off with Go Sunny Solar's no deposit anytime solar plans. Cheaper than paying your bills. Visit gosunny.com.au for more information. And RAA, kicking goals. Get an award-winning RAA insurance quote today. Visit raa.com.au. And SA Power Networks, empowering women's sport. Proud supporters of the Go Sunny Solar WMPLSA. Sasaki. Mabel Day will just guide that ball out. We're halfway through this second half. Still 0-0. Hazelwood. Ball's been cleared, but Comets have it back. Glynns gets it to Saroulis. Cavino. Sugihara. Goes the cross early this time. Hazelwood nearly brings it down. Robertson got an important foot in there, and it's come to Garlick for Burks. Holmes. Oh, that's hit Nicola, but here's Heinrich. Williams. Perkins is there. Heinrich wins it, and it's back to Perinsis. Wants to put it up towards where Holmes is, who wants to head it on to Garlick. Good header there by Nottridge. Back to keeper today for Comets, Ali Lattis. Just over Sugihara, but Hazelwood's there. Applin and Cavino battle. Cavino gets it to Saroulis. Here's Robertson. Manages to avoid getting dispossessed by Hazelwood, and here's Holmes. Switches it across to Williams. Oh, and Perkins came back and won the ball for Comets. And Comets are going to have a throw. It's going to come to Williams. Garlick trying to get there for Burks, but Lattis will be able to clear. Perkins has kept that in well. Nicola gets it back from Sasaki. Now back to Sasaki again. That's a really good ball for Sugihara. Sugihara saved again by Jenna. Another big chance for Comets. Knocking on the door. But still, it stays 0-0. Of course, if they can't break the deadlock in the 90, well, he's Hazelwood with the cross, trying to do just that. Cavino, Nicola. It's going to be a free kick. Nicola's foot trailing there into Jazz Franks. Of course, having already played most of this game so far with just the 10 players, if this goes to extra time, it could be absolutely exhausting for the Comets players that are out there battling away just with the 10. Jenna's goal kick. It's Jenna with a couple of big saves that has kept the scores level here. But Comets attack again through Sugihara. Wants to get the ball inboard and take the shot. Oh, this time Jenna didn't claim on the first occasion, but ball stayed close. Ball's bounced over Garlick. Saroulis will get it back to Lattis. That might just go out, and does. Throw in. Well, in fact, I thought that I wasn't sure whether Sasaki had handled the ball there after it crossed the line. Apparently, that's what had happened, so it's a free kick. Very odd little situation there. Perinsis delivers. It's Sugihara's there and gets a strong foot on it. Perkins can chase. Oh, big coming together there between Perkins and Day. It's a free kick to Day. Jenna can come forward to take. Can you believe that we're playing this game currently in brilliant sunshine? It was sunny when the game kicked off. Then the rest of the first half was played in torrential rain. And Now we're back with barely a cloud in the sky. Ridiculous. Now a chance for Hazelwood. Ball's come back over, but there's no danger here for Jenner. Of course, the one thing that hasn't changed is that a fierce wind has blown, and that throw from Jenner had too much on it. Now, can Nicola get onto this? Holmes is there and plays it to Princess, who plays it to Williams. Throw in. Sasaki will leave it for Glynns. Hazelwood gets the ball out to Sugihara, who always seems to have a lot of space to operate through. Sugihara wanted to get the ball back inboard for Perkins. Here's Hazelwood now. Good challenge, Heinrich. Now can Holmes get onto this and drive Birkalla forward? Holmes wants to get Garlick going on the attacking left. Perkins is there, but I reckon that's going to run out for a corner. Perkins hasn't been able to keep it in, and having been on the back foot for much of this half, Berks have a set-piece opportunity, which Holmes can take. Huge chance to get players forward with that one-player advantage. Here comes Holmes's corner. Claimed by Lattice. To the applause of the Comets bench. Quinn. Perkins is there. It's going to be a free kick for handball against Princess. Plenty of noise coming from supporters in this game. It's getting towards the 90. We're in the last quarter of an hour. Still in this 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPL minor semi-final, brought to you by JB Metro. It's Comets 0, Birkalla 0. Comets trying to do something about it now. Jenner probably could have let that ball go into the area, but chose to clear off the ground. Garlick. Notridge wins it. Heinrich. Williams. Tried to get past Glynns, but Notridge clears. Here's Day. Under pressure from Sasaki. Throw in for Comets. Hazelwood, who's really battled in this second half. Sort of situation that you wouldn't bet against Emily Hazelwood in. Shot wide on that occasion. Still, it's Comets 0, Berks 0. Jenner's goal kick is won by Nicola, but here's Robertson for Berks. Nicola again goes high. Not by intention probably, but Sugihara has it. Does well again, bringing the ball inboard. Sugihara wanting to get the ball out. There's nobody on the attacking left for Comets on that occasion. It's going to be a goal kick. Birkalla have never beat Adelaide Comets in the WMPL in women's senior competition. Of course, it's Burke's third year in the WMPL, as we mentioned. 7 matches against Comets in either the WMPL or in the WMPL WSL Cup. 4 wins to Comets, 3 draws. This would be some time for Berks to break that duck, but they've been under pressure for much of this second half. And that ball from Nicola finds Hazelwood. Hazelwood brings it back onto the left. Hazelwood hits the bar. Great play, Emily Hazelwood, but unrewarded. Comets are getting closer, and really this is the best half of football they've played in these finals. Saroulis to Sugihara. Perkins. Nicola. It's easy enough for Jenna. It was a poor performance. I think most in the Comets camp would concede against Inter last week. We lost 1-0. Wasn't great in the first half either. But right now, with 10 players, this has been Comets' best half probably since that game against Adelaide City in round 17. Here's Heinrich for Burks though. Wanted to get Williams going on the attacking right. Williams with the header. Garlick. Perinsis. Garlick again. Cleared by Notridge, who's looked pretty assured in the centre-back position, having gone there to fill the spot after Toomey's dismissal. Throw into Burks. Day. Gets it back from Jenner. Perinsis tries to take on Sugihara. Gone out. Throw in for Comets. Glyn's to take. Perkins. Oh, that ball's gone way back in the wrong direction and found Garlick. Garlick wanted to get Applin through, but Saroulis was there. Day. Header goes to Sugihara. Nicola. Oh, and good play by Garlick to come and rob Nicola of the ball. Here's Holmes. Williams now. Can Williams take Glyn's on? Glyn's will guide that ball to safety. Williams gets on with it. Perinsis. It's come to Hazelwood. Robertson comes through, but Nicola's there. Nicola's ball is going to carry all the way to Kendall Jenner, who's had a great game. Oh, well, commentators' curse is real. Hazelwood now with the chance to do it for Comets. Hazelwood! Emily Hazelwood has scored a massive goal for the 10 players of Adelaide Comets with 10 minutes to go. Hazelwood had looked the most likely in the second half. And Kendall Jenner, who's had a terrific game, unfortunately for her, just got that kick all wrong. And this time Emily Hazelwood was able to break the deadlock and make it Comets 1, Birkalla 0. Well, Burks have gone to the bench. Velado has come on. Mills has come on. Kawhi has come on. They're going to now have to throw a lot forward because now their season is on the line. Burks don't score in these next 8 minutes, and whatever stoppage time is allowed, it's the end of their season. And Comets will go on to the preliminary final next week, which will be against the loser of the game coming up this afternoon between West Adelaide and Salisbury Inter. Franks with the clearance there for Burks. Covino with the throw. Perkins. Sasaki for Comets. Does well to get the ball to Covino. Here's Robertson for Burks. Franks, they just haven't made that extra player pay in this second half at all. Birkalla. But there's still time if they're good enough. Perkins. Sasaki. Holds on. Nicola. Glynns gets the ball forward under pressure, but goes all the way through to Jenner. Jenner towards Kawhi. Covino gets it from Sasaki, and Comets have another throw. Well, after, as I alluded to before, after a poor run of form and having come into this game with a poor finals record, maybe, and against what turned out to be an against the odds performance from Comets, scoring the goal and potentially getting a win with the 10 players only is the shot in the arm that the club needs. But it's not over yet. Heinrich. It's just going to be beat Bilardo out. We've got 5 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. Unlikely to be a huge amount of it. Day gets the ball up the wing, but that's going to be another Comets throw. Glynns comes up to take. Sugihara. Here's Holmes. That ball's going to go to Nottridge. Well done, Mills. Holmes' ball ends up with Sasaki though. And here's Hazelwood again. Driving into the area again, Hazelwood. And that nearly came to Perkins. Here's Kawhi with a bit of space for Burks. And Perkins comes and takes the ball off Kawhi. Sasaki. Good challenge though by Applin. Heinrich now. Wanted to get it back to Applin. But Sasaki's in the way. Applin. Ciroulis with the interception. Perkins ball inboard, only finds Heinrich though. Good ball to Applin. Heinrich again, there's space for Burke's midfielders here. So Heinrich pushes it out to Holmes. Bilardo. Wants to get it inboard. Nottridge is in the way, and here's Hazelwood. And we'll get, no free kick there. Throw-in is given. Hazelwood's still down. The referee is going to blow for a stoppage now. Hazelwood going to get up and continue. Well, it seems odd giving the player of the game at a stage like this when there is a possibility that a game will go to extra time. And now, here is Applin trying to do just that. Applin! It's in! Mariah Applin has scored from distance! West Torrens Birkalla with an equaliser that might just send us to extra time. They've been on the back foot for so much of this half. It looked like the 10 players of Comets had done enough. But finally, from Mariah Eplin's point of view, there was an opportunity to take a shot. And her magnificent goal-scoring run in these last few weeks has continued. Would you believe it? 90 seconds remain. There will probably be around 3 minutes of stoppage time, you would think. Is there enough time for someone to get a winner that will mean that we won't play those extra 30? Holmes gets it out to Bilardo. Bilardo tries to get a cross in. It's going to come to Nottridge, who clears up the left-hand side. Here's Day. And I was about to give the player of the match, but that might just have to wait, folks. Day. Back to Jenner. It's advantage Birkalla if we get to extra time, because they'll continue to be facing a team of 10 which is undoubtedly will have felt the effects of having played so long with one less player. Heinrich to Robertson. Franks. Heinrich. Just gone past Applin and Covino. Oh, Covino's given it straight to Applin. There are players forward here for Burks now if they can get the right ball. Applin inboard to Mills. Bilardo's on the right. Inboard to Holmes. Bilardo! Bilardo! Applin! Cleared by Covino. We're in stoppage time now. Kawhi has it. Brings it back inboard. Mills! Cleared. Heinrich! Can't get it under control. Sasaki relieves the danger. But there's Franks. Here's Sasaki again. Hazelwood, there's players forward now for Comets. Hazelwood can get the ball through. It's a 2-on-1 now. Perkins bringing it into the area. Mabel Day is there. Free kick, Mabel Day. And there's still going to be some stoppage time to be played. Day is down at the moment, but looks like we'll be okay to continue. Jenner to take the free kick for the foul on Day. Could there be a winner in stoppage time? Both these sides have pushed forward in search of one. The header on by Applin. Cerula sends it in the other direction. Hazelwood heads on. Can Sugihara get there? The ball's going to run through to Jenner. Jenner's kick is a bit up and under, but it might get out to where Bilardo is. Throw in for Burks. Eyes on referee Tuvey. How much time is there to go? Day. Back to Jenner. A ball across the pitch towards Kawhi, but Covino is there for Comets. Sasaki. That's a good ball. Claimed by Jenner. Comets had to go to extra time last year in the preliminary final. Ended up losing that on penalties to NTC. That's a good ball forward by Heinrich. It's well weighted. Lattice had to come out and make the clearance. Sugihara. But Perinsis takes over for Burks. Perinsis now. Bilardo has been prominent since coming on, but just couldn't quite get on to that throw in. Perinsis gets there ahead of Sugihara. Wants to loop it over to where Mills is. Good defending by Nottridge to make sure that it got to Lattice in the Comets goal. Lattice goes up the right hand side. Perkins. Franks is going to clear. Heinrich. Ball swirling around in the air. Nicola has it. Nicola. Heinrich in the way. Franks will be able to get the ball out to Kawhi, but it's gone too far in Cavino. Cavino to Sasaki. Hazelwood, is there going to be late drama now? Heinrich gets the ball away. Here's Holmes. Holmes has found Bilardo open on the attacking right. There's players forward here for Burks. Bilardo back to Holmes. Dylan Holmes. That's a really good ball. Applin. Mariah Applin says Mariah Applin! Unbelievable! When you think you've seen it all. West Torrens Birkalla looked like marching on to the preliminary final just minutes after it looked like they were going out. What an amazing attacking move that was at the end. Mariah Applin with the double. She's the Power Network's player of the match, don't you worry about that. With 2 goals to win it in the dying minutes. But are we speaking too soon? Could Comets come back in these dying seconds to get the goal? That ball's only going to be Kendall Jenner's. Jenner forces Sugihara to come to make her pick it up. Jenner goes long. All eyes on the referee. Is there time for Comets? It's over! The West Torrens Birkalla fairy tale has at least one more chapter in season 2024. Into the finals for the first time from 5th spot. Winners last week against NTC. Winners today against Comets in the most dramatic fashion imaginable. Went behind in the 81st minute to an Emily Hazelwood goal, but Mariah Applin with a double, the second of them in stoppage time. Burks will go through to the preliminary final to play the loser of the game coming up between West Adelaide and Salisbury Inter. In the most unforgettable circumstances, and for the second straight year, Adelaide Comets have gone out of the finals in straight sets. And while they'll be unbelievably disappointed and really will be asking some questions about why things have gone wrong again, they played their hearts out in the second half, those Comets players, with just the 10 on the pitch, and right up until the end looked like possibly being the winners. But it's Burke's day today. They are now within one game of what would be the most remarkable story if they were to make it to the grand final. It's remarkable enough that their first final series will take them into week 3. Into a preliminary final. You would not have bet on it at all at the beginning of the season. You would not have backed them to be there at the expense of Adelaide Comets. But they really, really have had an amazing ending to this season, and it's not over yet. Well, we've seen it all today, that's for sure. Weather, extraordinary play, red card, team coming from behind. This is football, folks. But don't go anywhere. If you come off this stream, you'll be able to watch the major semi-final kicking off in half an hour's time between West Adelaide and Salisbury Inter. The winner of that will get into the grand final, and the loser will play West Torrens Birkalla next week in the preliminary final. I hope you've enjoyed this game. Hang around for the next one. The final score in the 2024 Go Sunny Solar WMPL minor semi-final, brought to you by JB Metro. Adelaide Comets 1, West Torrens Birkalla 2.